Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. Over here along the Ingleside shoreline, finding some good trout around these little channels here. Right on the point, there's some good fish being caught. Work your way through here, kind of look for the bird activity, but just move up and down the inside here. There's some really good protection from those strong north winds. They're starting to get the big oversized black drum, and as it gets colder and into our winter season, you're gonna find more of those. What I've been doing is working the bottom with a heavy jig head and getting a 3-inch gulp down to the bottom. Sometimes even a 4-inch gulp works good. Get it down to the bottom of the channel, work it slow, bounce it on the bottom. You can find your bigger trout and even some redfish. Nueces Bay is producing pretty good. We've had some north winds blowing. This back shoreline's pretty clean. Get up in here, work around the reefs. You can even get out of your boat and do some wade fishing. Some really big trout being caught back here. Also, those reefs, if you can get a hold of some cut crab or just a piece of cut bait, throw it up on those reefs, you'll find black drum and redfish patrolling those reefs when that sun peaks out about midday. Indian Point Pier, they're catching the big oversized black drum pretty much every night. It's starting to get kind of packed on there. Get there early, get you some sea lice and some crab. Throw your rods out and just wait for those big ones to come through. It's that time of year. Also, right here under the causeway, been catching some good drum, reds, and trout. Always a good bet. Even at night, you can come up under here with those lights and catch plenty of fish. Right here around the downtown T-heads, catching good drum and sheephead, even some late season flounder, all through here. Using live shrimp mainly. You can either free line it with a split shot or pop and cork, or just throw it on the bottom really. Just make sure you're tied up to the rocks, and a couple of those little deeper holes are going to hold more of the fish. And you'll see a lot of kayakers out here. There'll be some boats on the outside. Usually it's a little rough this time of year, so come on the inside where it's a little bit more protected, nice, calm. Throw it out there onto the tip where that water's whipping around, and you'll find drum, sheephead, and trout. Over here in the Oso behind the college, finding some redfish on those sunnier days. And on those cloudier days, you know, they kind of pile off that flat and get down here in the channel. Plenty of trout, lots of trout. Big black drum, a few of the oversized. Lots of big sheephead being caught around the pylons under the NAS bridge. So on those higher tides, get up here on the flat, and when that tide drops out and that north wind's cranking, just get down here by the bridge, throw some live shrimp under a cork, and you'll find plenty of fish. Over here in the boat hole, we're finding some good schools of black drum. We're not sight casting them, but that north wind blows in here and piles a lot of fish on the inside of the ammo dumps. Also over here by that old pier on the Navy base, between that pier and the channel markers, just get on this grass line here, about 30 feet off that grass line, and you'll find drum all the way down this grass line here. Just throw dead shrimp on the bottom. I'm Captain Grant Coppin. Thanks for watching.